Okay, in our first video of the Clean Line series, you notice we went through the half-gallon sprayer. The next sprayer we're going to go through now is going to be the 40-ounce sprayer, which is basically made for either wet or dry foam. What you're trying to do basically is you're just trying to get as much foam material perhaps on a shower. You want it to go ahead and cling so you get that soap scum and stuff off of there. If you just spray it completely wet, what will happen is it'll all run down, and it doesn't give the chemistry time to suspend, to emulsify and digest the soils or the soaps and stuff that you find inside of showers or different areas. So you want something that can really foam up nice. Notice it's got a dial. On this dial you can go from a wet to a very dry foam. You can adjust it right where you need it. It comes with a nice fan tip on it, so you can spray it right throughout the shower. That's real convenient. It has a pressure relief just like the other model that was there, so you can pump it up, push the button, and it releases the air on it. That way you can open it up. Last thing you want to do is be working around some harsh products and you go to open it up, it comes up inside your face, right? Really, and always follow the labels. If you have to use PPE, personal protection equipment, make sure you have it on hand. Still a good idea to wear goggles, to wear a mask, depending on what you're working with inside of a shower, because sometimes you have to use some pretty harsh products. Okay, you can pump this up non-stop. It's going to take it almost all the way up to like 45 psi, and then it's going to release automatically. It'll just hold it at 45 psi, and you can leave it that way. So like I mentioned earlier, the other sprayer, if you pump it up, you only have to pump it up one good time, get it to that point, and then you can just sit there. It's got a locking mechanism on it. Don't forget that. So I'm going to release the pressure here, but I'm going to show you it's got a locking mechanism. So you push this button down, push forward. The other one has it also, and that way you can lock it into place. You don't have to sit there and hold this button the whole time whenever you're working with something, if you want to sprout something wherever you're working at. So keep that in mind. Now, just like this other sprayer, now I'm going to go ahead and have Brian is going to show you a complete breakdown of the unit, how it works, some of the benefits and the features, and some tips and tricks to keep it up and lasting a long time. Remember, it's always a good idea to take and rinse out your sprayer after you use it each time. Also, if you're using powder or something of that nature, make sure you really get it diluted extremely well so you don't have any type of clogs, nothing like that. You'll find yourself taking it apart a lot less. Remember, Viton seals are in there and different spray tips are available. But when it comes to the foaming one, you want to kind of keep that just the way it basically is. I'm Rob Allen with Truck Mount Forums. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.
The newest addition to the Clean Line series is the new foamer. It's a handheld pump sprayer with a few new features. Opening it up, you'll notice it has the same air intake, but for the feed line, it's a flexible hose with a foamer insert on the end. This particular one works just like the handheld sprayer, has a little bit of smaller tank. You'll notice that this particular model with the foamer has a new feature on the wand. What this is a dial assembly. You'll notice you have the gasket just like all the other sprayers. Now this particular wand has a dial on it. Now you can take off the tip. The tip is a fan tip on this particular one here. And it does have a gasket inside of there. Now here's the interesting part, is this new wand. It has a dial on it. And what this dial does is it allows you to spray drier foam or wetter foam. Now, a wetter foam will put more product on the wall, but a drier foam will allow the product to stay on the wall more. Let's just add our gasket back. Insert the new foamer wand. And there you are. Everything is fairly simple on this thing. I don't know if you can see with the camera here, but it does have arrows pointing to wet or dry, as you can see here. And you can actually hold the trigger down and adjust it to the texture of the foam you would like. For a detailed breakdown, please refer to our other video on the handheld sprayers.